One of the main reasons why I like living in the co-op that I'm in, which is Friendly Gardens, Revere, Massachusetts, is that for the last 20 to 25 years, I spent close to 13 years living on the streets. I was homeless when I moved in there, and this is easily the best place I've lived for the last 25, actually about the last 35, 40 years. Since I went into service, this is easily the best place I ever lived, and that was in '64. That's it.
Living.
It's a friendly neighborhood. I can keep busy or stay in my apartment. I can do volunteer work or work on my jigsaw puzzles. No?
I think the co-op living have shown me how I have learned a lot about everything. It's wonderful. I think it's helping me. I can help another one.
About co-op living.
I don't like co-op living. I love co-op living. It is a wonderful place to live. The people are so very, very nice, and we all work together. And there's a lot going on, entertainment, jobs, arts and crafts. Whatever you want to do, it's available. And
What I like best about co-op living is the way we all chip in and try to help each other, the way we run the building, and it's just a great way of life. That's it.
What do you like best about co-op living?
Dígame. Sí.
Mira la cámara.
No, me gusta porque tenemos unas amigas con quien nos llevamos bien y que nos dicen cualquier cosa que se necesita allí para poderles ayudar.
To mingle. I get to mingle with people that from all different parts of the world that I can discuss and do things with. So I enjoy co-op living very much. Very much.
Yes, I can tell you about a volunteer at our co-op, Castle Cove. Her name is June. I've been there, I will be there a year tomorrow, and from the very first day, I realized how precious she was to the co-op. She has taught me to volunteer because you want to give back a little bit. She gives every day. She's just very special. She's our president now.
Yes, I can. The first person that came to mind was my mother. Dot, her name was. And she taught all of us, and there were many of us, she taught us all to give back from the time we were very young. We didn't have a lot, but if we had more than someone else, we were taught to share that with them or help them out, and we carried that through our whole lives. She volunteered until she was 86 years old. She worked the food pantry down at St. Catherine's Church in Charlestown, where we live. She shuttled with her own car. She called it the senior shuttle. She took all her friends that couldn't get to certain places, drove them everywhere. Wherever there was a need, she filled it. And she instilled that in us. And she used to always say, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And that stuck with us. So myself, all my siblings always volunteered, for anything that needed to be done. It's automatic. We don't even think about it, and it's because of her. She was just a wonderful woman.
Lola. She's very helpful. She's a good person. She helps everybody in the building, and there's nothing she can't do. I love her.
I think one of the reasons people don't mind when I ask them to volunteer is because I don't say volunteer and walk away. I volunteer and I will be there to help them to kind of
learn what they're doing. And that's why I feel it's important. It's one thing to say volunteer, but personally you should follow it up. Always have a follow-up.
Yes, I can. Her name is Rosemary Clark. She moved in to Blue Ledge about 8 months ago. And when we interviewed her, she was like, I'm ready to volunteer. She was just, something about her, she was just so anxious to do all kinds of things and to get into volunteering. And I told her, I said, good, I can think of a couple of things to volunteer you for, which was, one was leasing, and eventually she wound up doing leasing, and she wanted to do showcasing. And ever since she's done showcasing, we've been slowly adding up to over $100. Finally, last month she gave me $127. She just has a lot of enthusiasm. You ask her to do something, she's always there no matter what. Anybody ask her to do something, she does it. She's just a wonderful person, nice personality. She's always there for you. I ask her to do something, it's like, what can I do? And for a while she was like calling herself my shadow. Because everywhere I went, truly, she was my shadow. But she's a lot of fun. She's a great person. She's got a great personality, and she's just a wonderful person. She's inspired me to do a little bit more. So, what can I say? Kudos to you, Rosemary Clark.
I think to encourage other volunteers, you want to get out there and be with other people, because you can make so many friends that way. You know, get out there. I've made so many friends over the years, the 18 years, almost 18 years that I've been here, that have gone to other co-ops and worked around my own co-op, and it's been so much fun and so interesting to meet other people. I would say.
Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean I'm up. Just call me when you need a friend. Call me. Oh, baby, now. Call me when you need a friend. Oh, baby, now. Call me when you need a friend. Oh, baby, now.
I decided one of my kind. Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on radio, stereo, the way you move. Hey, soul sister, I don't want to miss a single thing you do tonight.
Oh, wait a minute. Something else. We don't call applicants honey, or tell them they are cute, or have them bend over for your entertainment.
Now, we're old. We're really old. And we're feeble. We can't do anything.
Okay, we have lots of volunteer opportunities for everyone. Some are long-term and some are short-term. We need a volunteer to sell tickets to the card party for 1 hour a day, and someone to wrap the silverware for the luncheon, and put the placemat on the table. And if you have a green thumb, we need a volunteer to water the plants twice a week on the first floor common areas.
Fifi can do that.
All right. You need one of your co-op interest binders, which lists many of our volunteer opportunities, and just happen to have a few in my queue.
Thank you.
I'm sure you'll find something that fits your talent at this time.